What's up, y'all? This is just a quick little video. I've been doing some testing with the male Majins, trying to see if I can come up with a way to make the beast mode transformation more viable on these guys, because at the current moment, many people consider these guys to have the worst rep when it comes to this game. Even with this beast transformation mode, it honestly makes them worse in a lot of ways. But I've been trying to find a way to make it a bit more maintainable and also a bit more practical. Well, anyways, as practical as you can make this damn awoken skill, because, good lord, Dimps, what were you thinking? This animation is way too damn long. It's basically like holding a freaking sign up in the air that says, break me, please, break me now. Like, you're just asking to get your stamina broken if you use this thing, unless your opponent's a good sport. If they're a good sport and they want to use the awoken skill too, because there's a lot of these videos online where people will be trying to use this transformation, and their opponent will just be like, no, okay, I'll use it too. But a person who wants to win is just going to take the opportunity to break you. But the whole thing about this thing, this transformation skill on male Majin, is that it kind of, the amount of damage you take in this transformation whenever you're in this awoken skill is pretty significant. I have a defense Super Soul, and that still did a pretty significant amount of damage. I have like a 15% increase Super Soul to my defense. And that's one of the things I'm testing right now. Oceana Shenron's Super Soul. When you're above 50% health, this increases your defense by, I think it's like 15 or 25%. It's one of the two. But only when you're above 50%. When you're below 50%, it kind of drops off. But I know what you people might be thinking. Oh, why not just use my keys building overflowing? Well, that's because these guys already have very, very slow stamina regen. Even when they're on the ground, they have the slowest stamina regen in the game, aside from female Majins. And that's kind of a detriment to them when they get to a certain stamina. Whenever they get to a certain amount of stamina, they just start taking a gargantuan fuck ton of damage. Look at that. Like, it's just a death sentence. You take such an increase in damage, it's ridiculous. That one basic combo nearly killed me. And look at how much HP my male Majin's at. Look at how much HP he has, man. I don't even have the max, but still, it's not far off. And UI Goku's almost able to kill me in one combo when I'm at that low stamina threshold. Sorry, I needed to clear my throat. But the beast mode transformation especially, it's just not worth it. Yes, you get an extra large increase with that Super Soul to your defense, but it's only when you're at max ki. It's only when you're at max ki, and it slows your stamina down to such an extent to where it's basically like going Super Saiyan 3 pre-patch. You have basically no stamina recovery at all. You're basically a sitting duck. Yes, you could use stuff like Phantom Fist, but that's taking up a vital skill slot where if you're going for a tank build, which is what these guys are kind of meant for, is to just be as tanky as possible, which is why they have this gimmick. You gotta have room for skills like Do or Die and Lovely Cyclone to extend the duration of Do or Die, which is actually what I was testing here. Look at that damage reduction. It's a pretty strong infinite loop right there. It's one of the strongest infinite loops in the game, in my opinion, because you just can't go wrong with it. Also, Mastered UI just does a crap ton of damage as it is. Can't even get me out of my green bar. If you have Do or Die with this Super Soul, Because this Super Soul, the only drawback it has is that you have to be above 50%. But if you're above 50%, that's the only freaking downside it has. So you don't have that stamina cut to worry about. That stamina regen cut that you have with my keys building overflowing. Here, let me just show you this. A little bit Cyclone it. I'm in beast mode right now. Look at this damage. This is a super Kamehameha from MUI Goku. It can't even get me out of my green bar. You see what I'm talking about? This probably is the best method I've discovered so far, to be honest. For just remaining tanky to a decent extent, but also being able to use beast mode, which has that. That damage increase is just so good. Even though I don't really have a good amount of attack on this guy, it still gives you a pretty significant damage increase. I made this guy specifically for tanking. But that's what I wanted to get into. Also, this Super Soul is just really good in base in particular as well. Because once I trigger Do or Die, and I don't even need Do or Die, I showed it earlier, but when you have Do or Die, man, look at how much damage reduction that gives me. It's actually kind of insane. That basic combo usually shreds health bars. And yet, it just doesn't hurt at all, basically. But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you all today. If you like this video, just leave a like, maybe share the video, and subscribe if you are new to my channel. I do my best to upload as often as possible. And I will see you all in the next video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and maybe give me tips on how I could possibly possibly improve my build. Thank you. Bye.